I'm instinctively going to go Martin Zubimendi, but that is just because of what I saw like against Bilbao.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with that. Like if I hadn't have gone for him, I would have gone Declan Rice, and if I wasn't gonna go for Declan Rice, I would have gone Saka to be honest. But like I think I'm gonna go Zubimendi because like
How did he
I
play
think
yesterday? So, do you watch the game? Because I didn't watch the game.
I did. I watched. I'd say 80% of the game.
Okay.
He was incredible, mate. It was incredible because he played a very different. Did you watch it at all, Chooks? Did you get to see it?
I didn't get a chance.
Okay, so he played slightly differently to how I thought he was going to play. So I thought what was going to happen was he was going to basically play as a traditional six and Declan Rice as an eight, and what that would end up manifesting is we'd basically have someone who was like a hybrid of a Jorginho and Rodri type player. Like I thought they'd just be bit more of a metronome, kind of sort of sitting back and sort of letting sort of Declan Rice have sort of more room to go. It really wasn't like that. Like him and Rice played very sort of in rotation in some ways. Like it wasn't ever a case where one looked like they were being the more progressed eight and the other one was being instructed to sit back. It wasn't really like that. So they were far more dynamic. But the other thing was that he was a far more like forward thinking player than I thought he was going to be. And I say that and partly it's because I watched some of the other games in preseason and he wasn't necessarily doing it in those games in the same way. He still looked good in those other games, but he looked a bit more like Fabregas type. That's probably the best way I could describe it. Where like Cesc was very much sort of he want to get the ball and he always want to go forward. Like he just always want to go forward. And there was something about him that was very like playing in the playground. And that's kind of what Zubimendi felt like. It felt like he was just really good at getting the ball and going, right, like how are we going to score now? And just playing these like really, really clever passes, really fast, really direct. And I think other players were adjusting to it and other people were sort of vibing off it. So yeah, look, I was super impressed by it. I just thought it was brilliant. Maybe actually, do you know what? Maybe I'll take away the Cesc comparison. Maybe it's more Xabi Alonso. Maybe it was a little bit more like that. Maybe. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go for him